Let's get some prize picks in today, guys. Last night was a great night. You could see here I had a new milestone, 310k amount won. Of course, that's not all profit, but just showing that the account keeps going up. I'm planning to hit 400k by the end of the year. So last night's picks went 5 and 5 here. You can see League of Legends, MLB, and WNBA cashed. Finally, 100 into 1k. It's like the first video I go back to 5 flexes, and right away it hits. Unfortunately, yesterday's video did the worst views out of like the past 2 months. But for those of you that got these picks in and tailed, happy for you. For the rest, I hope the video starts to do better and more people could get on these picks. So there's also some other good news. Soccer is back. We got 3 major leagues here. I'm actually going to just duplicate this here. See RotoWire. We got Serie A, I believe, has not started, but La Liga, League One, and EPL have all started, with Serie A and Bundesliga starting next week. So it's going to be a ton more soccer picks. And if you've been a fan of the channel for a while, you know that soccer is the best sport to bet on. And that's kind of our specialty. So I already have an entry here that I put in for this 1:30 game. Some stuff for tomorrow, 11 a.m. here. You see some other soccer picks. And I threw in some League of Legends. And then I have another entry going here. So we'll get on to the picks for today. I have some soccer, some MLB, and some League of Legends. One of the League of Legends game is tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. So that one's going to settle on Saturday. We'll get into it with the MLB pick to start. We're going to be taking Abbott on the under 5.5 pitcher strikeouts. This is the only MLB pick. And I'll get into League of Legends and soccer. So on League of Legends, I have 3 picks here. We're going to go with Doran on the over 6.5 map 1 to 3 kills. And another guy here, Zeus, on the over 6.5 map 1 to 3 kills. See, these guys are in the same game at 2 a.m. tomorrow. So if these games do go on longer, I do expect both of them to hit at the same time. And the last one is going to be Gory on the under 12.5 map 1 to 3 kills. And finally, we'll get into soccer. It is back, as I said. You could see the major leagues have started. We're going to go with Yusuf El Nasiri on our entry. There's also this other guy I'll show you here, Rafa Mir, over 15.5 passes attempted. But you could see in the expected lineup, he's not anywhere to be seen on Sevilla. So I'm not going to go with him just in case he DNPs. But if he does get confirmed, he's also a good play at over 15.5 passes attempted. See here, Abbott is under 5.5 pitcher strikeouts, 55% likeness to hit. Doran, Zeus, we're getting a full kill extra on these ones. Doran's good at 6.5, honestly, at minus 120. We're at 7.5. We're getting about 6.5. No brainer to take. Same with Zeus, pretty good at 7.5. We're still getting about 6.5. Now, River and Tomo I didn't take just because I took them in different entries, but they are not a better play, but they're still good plays. I went with Gory instead just because I have not played him already. So these are my entries, or these are my picks for today. But to end it off, like I said, we're going to take Yusuf El Nasiri. Yusuf with a double S here. We're going to grab him over 2.5 shots. We used to stay away from over prop shots on OddsJuice, but we kind of ignored his value here. 64% likeness to hit. So Yusuf is looking good. And he is in that expected lineup, as you could see here. Yusuf El Nasiri. Now with soccer starting, there's a ton of picks. I could show you if I clear all these on price picks. We already got 41 soccer picks across the board. Parlay Play didn't post their lines yet for tomorrow's games, but Price Picks and Underdog have posted, and there's still 2 more leagues to start next week. Soccer is going to be popping for the next 38 weeks. That's where the money is, so hopefully it goes well for this first day. So anyways, we only have 1 soccer pick for today, but we're going to lock this one in, 100 to win 1. So after double checking, you can see here, max winnings on single pick, athlete less than 1,000. I already have Doran in a different entry I completely forgot about. I'm going to replace him with his teammate here, Peanut. We're going to go with Peanut instead. Way worse pick. You could see 7.5 is at 41.84% compared to 54.5. But I'm going to settle for that. I already have Doran in another one, so it's not a big worry. Of course, Doran is the better play. So I'll go find here, what's his name? Peanut as my last pick here. We're going to lock him in on the over 6.5 like Doran would be. And we're going to lock this one in. 1 soccer pick. Hopefully it hits. And more soccer to come.